kindergarten. Story number 3 time. I'm getting more used to this video, so hopefully you're enjoying this. We're going to read another nonfiction story today, just for fun and just to learn a little bit about plants. So the story that we are reading today is this one. Okay, this story is called How Plants Work. It is nonfiction again, so remember that means it is real information. It's giving us facts about plants and how they work. So do you think we might learn about the parts of a plant, or how plants grow, or how they live? Think about what we've learned in science about living things and what they need to survive. Okay, we might already be able to remember some of the things that we're going to hear in our story today. So you can follow along with me as I read, but we're going to be focusing on those parts of a plant, and then we're going to be doing a labeling activity because we talked a couple days ago about how nonfiction stories have diagrams with labels that point to different parts and teach us about parts of things. And today we're going to be talking about parts of plants and how they work. So, my turn. Every part of a plant has a job to do. Okay. The leaves make food for the plant. Leaves use sunlight to make food. Let's stop and think. What did you learn about leaves? Okay. Leaves make food for the plant. They also use sunlight to make food. Okay. The stem holds the plant up. Without a strong stem, the plant would fall down. Okay. So think about what you learned about a stem. It holds the plant up, and if it didn't have a strong stem, the plant would fall down. The roots grow underground. Roots take in water for the plant. Ooh, that's something we learned in science, isn't it? Okay, remember how we talked about the roots and how long the roots are and having to live in their proper habitat so that they're getting the water that they need. And the roots kind of bring that water up. It's kind of how plants drink their water. Flowers look pretty, but they have a job too. They make sure new plants will grow. Seeds grow inside flowers. The seeds will fall to the ground. Many of the seeds will grow into new plants. Okay, so flowers make the plants look very pretty, but they also help new plants grow. So when their seeds fall and get into the dirt and then water and sunlight hit, then the new flowers will grow. Okay, so what we're going to do with this story today is we're going to label all the parts of a flower. So what I need you to do is get a piece of paper and you're going to draw a plant. Okay, we need to make sure we have the flowers, the stem, the leaves, and the roots. Okay, so mine's done. So if you need a second to draw your picture, go ahead and pause the video and then come back. Okay, so when we think about labels on a picture, we know we need to write the word for the thing that we're labeling, and we need to draw a line to that part of our picture. So if I wrote the word roots, would I write it up here? No, I would need to write it down here so it's next to the roots, right? Okay, and we can use our story to help us. Remember those bold words? Those are the words we're going to be labeling. So we have leaves, we have stem, roots, and flowers. Those are the words we're going to label. So if we get a pencil or a marker or a crayon or whatever you have, and let's start up here. What are we going to label this part? Yeah, flowers. Okay, so I'll show you. I'm going to write flowers, and I'm going to draw a line to one of my flowers. Okay, if I want to draw another line down to this one, I can, but we don't want to get too confusing with too many lines, okay? All right, what would I label these little green things? What are those called? Yeah, leaves. Remember, the leaves are what help the plant make and get food. So I'm going to write leaves. Hopefully these aren't too backwards. You can use your story to help you, or maybe mom or dad or brother or sister are there to help you. Okay, how about this part that holds up the plant? What are those called? This one has 3 flowers, so it has 3 of those. Yeah, stem, right? That's the stem that holds the plant up. So I'm going to write stem, and I'm going to draw a line pointing to the stem. Doesn't matter which one you choose, or maybe you drew just one stem with 1 flower. That's okay too. Okay, and then what is this last part that our story talked about? This is where the plant gets water that it needs. And they grow under the ground. Yeah, those are called roots. Very good. So we're going to write roots and draw a line to label. Great job. Guys, I'm going to give you some time to finish this. If mom or dad want to send me a picture of your finished plant on Dojo, that would be great. If you want to include it in your packet when you turn it in, that would be wonderful. I'd love to see your illustrations and your labels. Have fun with this, guys. Bye.